I didn't see you come in. Please, please, come on in. Rest your pretty gams. What? No, your gams, not yams. Did you bring me yams? Your gams. What do gams mean? Those weird things you two-leggers walk around on, all upright and such. Alright, what can I do you for, kid? You want to hear another story? Does your ma know where you are? I heard her yelling through my ceiling last time, and I don't want her coming down, banging at my door again, chewing my ear off. She does? Alright, kid. What's your fancy today? Where did we leave off? Wait, what's that? No, I don't want to see a picture of your breakfast. I smelled it all the way down the hall this morning. Yes, I know. Your mom makes the best breakfast. Who was insulting her? No need to start some argy-bargy here. I respect and think very highly of that mother of yours. Hey, thank her for that casserole she dropped off the other night, will ya? Yeah, I know she thinks I work too much. So you've posted every breakfast photo you've taken this week? On Instagram? You have how many followers? Nicole Byer said you nailed it? Well, did I ever tell you the one about the bird whose picture was stolen from her Instagram? No? Alright. Sit back then and let me tell you this story. It was a cold night in May 4 years ago when she came walking through my door. I'd been rummaging around the pile on my desk for something interesting, something different, anything other than a regular cheating husband, cheating wife, cheating child, the monotony of the same human dramas that get dragged through my door day after day. But this bird was about to break up that boredom. What? No, she wasn't a real bird. Why did I call her a bird then? You'll understand when you're older. No, it's not a sex thing. Anyways, this bird came walking through my door and my jaw just about dropped to the floor. The gams on this one. Let me tell you, gams and gams for days. The shiniest hair and eyes that would stop you dead in your tracks. I am not objectifying her. She was a beauty. Well, that's not true. I would describe a man the same way. Just the other day, I had a man come to see me, and the buns on that man made me crave a soft stick of butter. No, that's not a weird sex thing either. But wait, why are we talking about butter? Kid, don't you want to hear this Instagram story? Because I've got plenty of other people's garbage to sort through over here. Alright. So this intelligent and fully self-actualized lady came to me with a real doozy of a problem. Some fancy artist had stolen a picture she had posted to her Instagram, hung it in a fancy art gallery along with some other stolen Instagram posts, and then had sold them for a pretty penny. $90,000. Yes, that's 90000. This lady came to me to prove that her picture had been pinched without her permission. She wasn't no patsy, she told me. Did you just roll your eyes at me, kid? I am not making this up. This is a true story. And you know what Instagram said while this artist was cashing all those checks? Well, that period was not as conclusive as Instagram would have you believe. The short answer, kid, would be you do. But you're not alone. Instagram holds a... Not only that, but that old adage of things on the internet live forever, well, they could live forever on social media apps as well. No, I'm not gonna explain what adage means. Google that instead of posting your damn breakfast photo. But don't get me started on Google. We only have 5 minutes here and I was talking about Instagram. It depends on your profile status mostly, and even then, despite owning the copyright, any of your pictures might end up being used without your consent if transformative enough under fair use. That's what had happened to my client in 2014 when that fancy artist had used this to his advantage and printed all those risque photos he found on several Instagram public profiles and turned around and sold them for $90,000 a piece. While he was sued for copyright infringement by some of those people, the trial is still ongoing. Basically, kid, you agree that your likeness may be used to endorse or promote sponsored content for Instagram profits for free. And keep in mind, they can't be liable for anything. You might be asking yourself, now Detective Trash Panda, I'm so confused. Who actually has the rights to my pictures and posts? Well, you do, except for when you don't. And aside from your ownership and the rights attached to it, when the terms of service don't specify who has the right to do something, Instagram says. To make matters worse, remember that Instagram can either assign or license the rights you've given them license to use. You, on the other hand, can't transfer your rights under the terms of service to anyone else without Instagram's consent. What about all those Instagram influencers and models and lifestyle bloggers and flower tramplers and national park destroyers and artists, etc., who make a living off their social media and online content? What happens to those poor souls if they anger the Instagram gods? Well, Instagram can simply delete your content, even if you have no backup and make a living off of it. And as stated before, they can't be liable for any resulting damages. Yes, kid, you are right. It does make Instagram look bad. But don't go running your mouth about that. You never know who's listening. Speaking of which, I know I just heard your mom yelling there. Go on, get. I won't have her getting mad at me again when you fall asleep in class tomorrow. You don't have class? School is out for the summer? You have nothing to do other than come here and listen to my stories? Well, you still gotta get out of here. This old raccoon needs to spend some time working because some of us don't get summer off. And this trash pile has been calling my name all day. Fine, sure. You can come back tomorrow. We can finish talking about Instagram. Because that is not the end of the story. Remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget, I love a trash pile, and I can't wait to look at that trash pile that you call a life.